Welcome back, everyone. This is Super Kelly Brothers Podcast, episode 75. My name is Sloan Kelly.
My name's Jody Kelly.
And welcome back to the program. How are you? It's been a while. I haven't spoken to you in ages. It's been, what, 48 hours?
Friday.
Yeah, something like that,
yeah. We had a bit of a boozy chat with all our friends on Friday.
Yes, yeah.
It turned a bit messy, as it always does.
Not in a bad way messy. In a good way messy.
That was a good laugh, actually. I enjoyed it.
It was a good night, yeah.
Very good. I think I went to bed about 4:30 in the morning.
Yeah, I think I went up the stairs about 11, 12.
That's all right for you, because of the time difference here. You go to bed at a decent time. I'm like pure 4:30.
Yeah, I crawled into bed.
Gibbering nonsense.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was good. Enjoyed it. Good to see everybody. And yeah, good to be back.
Good to be back. Yeah, we're back on the podcast. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and if you're listening to this in audio, welcome back, dear listener,
and check out the YouTube channel.
And check out the YouTube channel, because there's actually extra things on the YouTube channel as well. In fact, we've got top 10, Jody's top 10 sci-fi movies.
Ooh,
of all time,
excitement
ever is coming this Thursday. So
yeah.
when you hear this, you've only got to wait 4 days.
And as usual, I am consistent and I messed it up. Because I'll not spoil anything, but you need to watch it.
Too busy picking out his wardrobe is what happened.
That was what it was, yeah. Because you had fancy t-shirts on, so I thought I'd better put a fancy t-shirt on as well. Yeah. In fact, yours a hoodie.
I did. A hoodie menuing.
Aye. Mandalorian hoodie.
Mandalorian, yeah. So if you want to see my Mandalorian hoodie,
that's not a euphemism.
Hey-oh. Check out this Thursday's top 10. Jody's top 10. I'm pointing that way. I should be pointing that way. That's top 10.
Oh yeah, so it is. I can see me now.
Yeah.
See, because I'm on a tablet here. It's all technical and all that. I'm on a tablet on Zoom, and I have to swipe to see the multiple screens.
I don't. I'm on the computer and I can see exactly what we can see.
We could pass things to each other.
We could. Well, if we're clever about it, yeah. So
if we have the same, well, only if we have the same thing.
I don't know.
Or we can make a magic trick.
Do you have a phone? That's the wrong way.
Yeah, I've got a phone.
Right. Okay. So you pass it off to your left. Okay. Where am I? This is great TV. No, your left, dear.
What?
No, your left. Doesn't work in the video. Huh? Garbage.
You're the opposite around from me. Anyway.
All right. Okay.
Nonsense.
If you're watching this on video. No, if you're listening to this, it doesn't matter. How was your weekend entertainment? Or do you want to talk about entertainment first, or do you want to talk about flouters? First of all,
I think it's been annoying me.
I mean, it's loosely tied in with entertainment, because this started a couple of weeks ago with Neil Gaiman travelling from where did he come from? New Zealand.
Yeah, when you're talking about flouters, what is annoying me a wee bit that people are kind of making their own rules up about this COVID. You know, when not the English government have been very clear about it. The Scottish government certainly have been pretty clear about what you can do and can't do. And Dominic Cummings is an absolute arsehole, which I think everybody agrees with. You know, one rule for him, another rule for everybody else. You know, travelling away up to Durham from London.
Yeah.
For childcare.
So was it a 250-mile round trip he did? I don't know. Well, I guess it's 250 miles there and 250 miles back.
Must be 250 miles there and back. Yeah.
I would have thought so.
Maybe.
Yeah. It's quite rough.
Yeah. And then you see other people doing it as well, and you're like, come on. You know, I don't want to go to. We're in phase 1 now, right? So we've kind of relaxed the rules a wee bit.
What's phase one for our international listeners?
Phase one is basically you can now meet another household, but only one household, and only up to 8 people from that household.
Okay.
And only in their garden, you can't go in their house.
Right. And that makes sense, because I mean, there's again, the more we know about this, and I mean, we know the more about the spread. Like, for example, at the start, it was like, if you touch something, then you're going to get it. And it turns out that's not the case. They've figured that out. But they've also said now as well that if you're indoors, you should wear a mask, because you're much safer.
A shop or something.
Yeah, like a shop, because
yeah.
We're beginning to sound like the propaganda of our respective governments here. But if you're indoors, you're much more likely to be
stay
in
indoors
with particulates floating in the air. Whereas if you're outside in a park, that's not necessarily so, because it's going to get dispersed by the wind.
Yeah. Well, we've been very strong about it. We've been watching all the rules and stuff, and we've been keeping clear. Not seen Evelyn's mum for months because of it, because of the distance. We're not allowed to travel distance, but I think you can travel now. There's a 5-mile radius, which people are flouting left, right, and centre anyway. But in the main, I'm being a bit negative, but in the main, everybody's been, I think everybody's been in Scotland anyway, been much better than England.
For the most part, in Canada. So the rule is, so I've been working from home for 14, nearly 15 weeks now. And it doesn't look like our office is going to open anytime soon. And when it does open, it'll be a phased opening as well. So it's not going to be everybody back. It'll be essential personnel, and then so on.
I think we'll be having staggered, kind of flexi time. I think we get an email through from our office saying basically, I've got plastic perspective sheets up between the working stations and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
They've got the alcoholic gel stuff everywhere dotted about. You can use all the time and stuff. Don't need to use the keypad to get in anymore and stuff. So there's a lot of things.
For historians watching this or listening to it years from now, and you're wondering what the hell we're talking about, this pandemic, I'm not saying it could have been stopped by this, but at the very start, why did we need to remind people to wash their hands after going to the toilet?
I know.
Why is this a thing? Why?
Why do we need to remind people in Wuhan wet markets to stop eating bat?
Okay, apparently it was bat guano that got inside the fish. So
apparently
whatever it is, anyway.
What it was, what I heard was, anyway, this is true.
Who knows?
It was somebody ate a chicken. Wait for it. That had been bitten by a bat.
Okay. Well,
this guy that told me that this guy knew about this other guy. You seen those videos?
Yeah.
And he worked for the government.
That's right.
He told this other guy that knew my brother-in-law that a guy he knew that put up masts saw a guy putting up the mast, and it was a 5G mast. 5G gives you COVID.
That's my favorite stupid thing. I don't know what else to describe it. It's stupid. So
5G gives you COVID.
Yeah, because it's on the spectrum of what you can like. There's a great explanation from Electro Boom. If you watch his YouTube channel, or don't watch his YouTube channel, I suggest you go and watch it. He does this great explanation, and basically the 5G is on the same. It's on the invisible spectrum, so it's just below. I think it's just below infrared.
Do you know the thought process behind this then? Why this is saying?
Why people are saying it's COVID? Why people say 5G gives you COVID?
Yeah.
Well, I'm assuming it's because of Chinese routers and the equipment is used in the creation of these telephone masks. Therefore, that's how you get COVID, because it's a conspiracy from the Chinese
government.
I'm
not sure. I've heard the conspiracy theory, but I'm not sure where the hell it is. If you know, please let us know.
Let us know in the comments below, or send us a tweet at Super Kelly Bros.
Yeah.
Or the calls to action in this one.
Because it seems a bit odd to me. I can't see the link.
To be honest, it's more likely a bat attacking a chicken and someone eating the chicken, and then it getting into the place, and then that person doesn't wash his hands, or she doesn't wash her hands, whoever it was, or coughs in somebody or whatever it is, and then that's how it spreads. And apparently it's got it had this huge R number, so you were going to get it if you were anywhere near this person that was eating the infected chicken. You were going to get it. So
I watched
stupid rumors.
I watched one of those Netflix things. Just we're kind of slowly getting into what we've been watching.
Mm-hmm.
It was the Netflix thing about kind of explaining things about one was a pandemic, and it was SARS.
Was it,
I think it was
the History 101?
The wee graphic thing. It shows the wee graphics, and it was like a guy ate, something, booked into his hotel, threw up all over the lobby and up, and then he got up to his floor. No, he threw up all over the 9th floor where he was staying, and then like 4 other people got it. There was a wee it's a wee animated graphic thing. You've seen it?
No, I've not. No.
And then it's like a wee kind of isometric computer game graphic.
Oh, and then, like the Portal graphics.
Kind of.
Okay.
More so like a Nintendo indie game graphic. Anyway, doesn't matter.
Right. Okay.
And then one of those people flew to America, violently sick. Started to spread it. It was all that kind of stuff. But it was pretty interesting. I've started watching that thing that you're talking about, about burgers and I can't remember the name of the program. It was in Netflix.
The History 101.
History 101. Yeah. Aye. So it starts off with burgers and stuff.
Yeah, fast food. Yeah.
I think that pandemic thing was a different program.
Oh, was it? Okay. Oh, yeah. I think you're right. I think it's actually called Pandemic. That one.
Sure, actually.
Sure. But the thing is, it's easily like when you
well, it was like 4 people on that floor got it, and then they all went back to where they lived. Those countries that lived. So that was it. Whoomp.
Yeah.
4 different countries or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but when you get off the plane, so you're not feeling. The other thing as well is you can't really blame the people as well that are the ones that are spreading it.
No, they don't know.
It's just they don't know. They want to now they feel crap, so they want to get home. Because when you get home, you feel much better anyway. You probably think it's just food poisoning, or you think it's something else. So you get on the plane. You've touched everything. You've been coughing into your hand, which you shouldn't do. You should always cough into the crook of your elbow.
Oh, no, that now.
Yeah. Well, in Canada, that's been a thing since, SARS, I think.
Is it?
The coughing into the crook of your elbow. You never cough into your hand. And then you start touching door handles. What do you do? So, but you don't, people are coughing into their hands or touching door handles. You're at an airport. You think to yourself, okay, maybe if I have a drink at the bar, so you touch the bar, and then someone else comes up and leans in the bar and goes, can I get and then they've got it, and before you know it, it's just the spread, and you don't know what you're touching as well.
No.
Could you describe everything you've touched today? I doubt it.
Well, matron. I could, but I'm not going to.
Then that bombshell. Thank you, everyone, for listening. And
no, it's easily spread, and you're right. It's the fault of the governments that aren't controlling it, and the UK is the worst, not the very worst, but they're the second highest deaths now.
I think so. Yeah, there was a tweet I saw the other day there, and it was number of deaths in every country in Europe, and every day it was 2 days ago, whenever it was, and it was like 25, 26, say on average for every country, and in Britain it was 300 and something.
No, we're nearly 40,000, Sloan.
No, I'm talking about that day.
That day, sorry.
That day. That's what I'm saying. It was about 26 per country, and Britain was like 300 and something.
Aye, that's right. Yeah.
That day.
But we're almost at 40,000 now. Yes.
That's insane. I mean, I think America was like 100,000. I mean, America is 5 times the size of Britain.
In population?
Yeah.
Aye. And Italy, remember we were looking at Italy and how that was spreading like crazy, and we thought, oh Christ, Italy are really fucked up. Excuse my language. And
I'll have a job getting that
now
one.
Look at us now. You know, top 10.
Yeah.
Top 2.
Hey, there you go. Foam finger. We're number 1.
Yeah, messed it right up.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's be positive.
That's right. So what did you watch this week?
At least the weather's been nice.
Well, that's true, yeah. Actually, it was cold here today. I went for a walk because I'm trying to. The more I see myself in video, the more I'm thinking to myself I need to go for a walk. So I went for I went for a walk today, and it felt good. I mean, it's not the fact I can't walk. I can't, it's not that I can't walk the length of my driveway or whatever. I can walk. It's just I don't walk.
It's all right. We know
what we're talking about. I don't know. Okay. Anyway, I'm not
You're
trying
not bloody bedbound.
I know, exactly. Yeah, I'm perfectly capable of walking.
All right, we know that. I've met you.
So
I've walked beside you.
Usually into a pub though.
Yes. Or a chippy. But anyway.
Chippy. Exactly. At Blue Lagoon in Glasgow under the Helaman's umbrella. Mwah.
Aye.
Tell them Sloan sent you. And I went for a walk today, and it was nice. It was a nice day, but it was not what you would class as a warm day. It was like 14 degrees here.
Jeez, man, it's been like Spain here, by the way.
Oh, yeah?
And, aye, it's been like
taps off.
Unbearable. Aye, unbearable weather. Yeah, nice though, But I'm not the type of person that copes well with the heat.
I remember calling you one time. This is before we were in Hangouts or whatever it was, and I said, "Oh, it's 31 degrees here." You said it's 13 here, and I'm sweating.
Can you bear it? Don't know what it was here. It must have been the 20s today.
Oh, really?
20.
That sounds nice.
Today and yesterday must have been 20 something.
It was last weekend, I think it was. It was 34, and Sam and I did the usual breakfast run on the Saturday. We go to Timmy's and get breakfast and bring it back to the house. And she was complaining because it was far too hot. And I'm like, this is lovely, 34 degrees. It's fine.
34?
Right, it was beautiful. It's really nice. Toasty.
I don't know how you can live there.
It's like a warm blanket. It's nice.
Actually, we've had really lovely weather. And during the lockdown, I know mentally it would have been horrible if the weather hadn't been nice, but it has been beautiful all the time, apart from like 2 or 3 days when it rained.
Yeah.
And because I hadn't seen the rain for that long, I actually opened the door and stood out and looked at it. I was like a madman. I think I mentioned that before. Actually,
I do that as well because it doesn't rain a lot here in the summer months. But when it does, it's like a thunderstorm, which is nice. So it's like proper Steven Spielberg Hollywood rain.
Aye.
And I'll stand on the porch and watch the rain coming in. You can actually see it coming up the street because of the way the wind blows. It comes up the street, and you can see it just coming as a sheet. It's nice.
I like to go down the front to watch the big waves as well crashing. Like that.
Yeah.
I did that once with kids.
I just realised how old we sound. We're like watching the rain and the tide coming in.
I don't know. I'll probably cut all this. But I remember taking the kids right down the front to Newton and Ayr.
Yeah.
And the waves were like literally crashing over and dumping like I don't know how much water, but like noisy.
Yeah.
Like right on top of the car. It was like a ride in Florida or something, in Disneyland or something. It was like a flume, and it was like a foot worth of. I was like driving into a foot worth of water and stuff, a foot and a half worth of water, and I'm like, I thought to myself, I had at least split second to think to myself, this is probably not a good idea. Because I saw myself getting dragged into the sea, that, honestly.
Yeah.
It's actually quite scary, but cool at the same time.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Anyhow.
God, we've waffled. I said, I did say let's keep it positive, but unfortunately I've been watching the Jeffrey Epstein documentary.
Do you want to talk about it? I watched, so we talked about it on Friday, about watching it, and I watched the first episode. It is grim viewing.
That is grim. He's an absolute evil man.
Yeah.
Manipulator. Yeah.
And what's her face? Maxwell's daughter doesn't exactly come off like a
Where is she, by the way? Where is she?
Well,
I need to find her. She is she's a total enabler.
Yeah.
She was getting the girls for him and stuff like that.
Yeah.
The new Myra Hindley
and according to the artist, I don't know her name.
Ian Brady.
The woman who was the artist that got her sister.
Oh yeah.
She was saying that basically she was on one side and he was on the other side and she was in the middle. The artist was in the middle and they were both fondling. It was just. I think
there's only 4 parts to it. I've watched it all. I thought there was another part to it, but.
Oh really? Are you sure? Because I mean, we have been wrong about 5-part things before.
Yeah, let me just check because it seemed to just finish after he'd
like Chernobyl.
Committed suicide. Yeah, I know. I was kind of. He's not in my. No, it is. Wait a minute. Jeffrey. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 4. That's it.
Okay.
4.
So I started watching the second part of it.
Spoilers: he commits suicide.
Oh what? Well, hasn't it? Him and Ghislaine haven't, or Ghislaine, or whoever the hell her name is. That's a stupid name anyway.
Ghislaine.
Is it Ghislaine?
This is the
problem. Maxwell. This is the problem with the ultra rich, is they think they can buy people off. I mean, the first thing he does is he turns up at Palm Beach police station and says, "I'd like to make $100,000 donation," which is basically hush money. That's what I would have taken it as.
But do you know what else he did? So the truth will never come out.
Mm-hmm.
You've not watched it all.
I haven't watched it.
I should tell you.
You know what? It's not exactly.
I watched the first one. I actually watched the first one.
Committed suicide. Anything else in the middle is disgusting. So I mean, it doesn't.
I watched the first one and thought to myself, I don't know if I'm going to watch the rest of this, but it's kind of intriguing. You're like, where's this going to go?
Yeah.
It's one of the better ones, and it is short as well, which is good.
It does have the old Netflix drone helicopter shots though.
It does, but it doesn't repeat itself, unlike us. Droning
on and on.
I think that's a different type of drone shot. Just yeah, but it's only 4 parts and stuff, and I think it's the last episode.
Mm-hmm.
The truth will never come out because he had cameras set up in all these places. So he's got video cameras of
everything.
He had loads of celebrities, politicians at his house that he was friendly with, and they were probably
Trump.
He's got video of also. Don't mention any names for Christ's sake.
I'm not mentioning him. I'm mentioning it because it's mentioned in the documentary.
Well, Trump's one of his friends. Prince Andrew's one of his friends.
Bill Clinton's been on the plane as well. I don't know about Hillary, but Bill's certainly been on
Woody Allen, right?
All right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
People that have been involved in certain dodgy things anyway. Scandals.
Mm-hmm.
And he's got potentially got video camera of
all of that
people doing stuff to young girls.
Yeah.
So 100% he was murdered. He was taken out.
I think so. Because I mean, I think he's the kind of slimy sleazebag that would do anything to get out of trouble.
Oh yeah, totally manipulator.
and he would have been. I mean,
but they need to find that. Sorry.
You know that he was on suicide watch, but they didn't post an armed guard at his door, which apparently is policy. The usual guards were off. They got in these other guards.
Yeah.
The videotape, the CCTV system went down.
Yeah.
It's like
very dodgy,
guys.
Very dodgy.
It's to be honest, it's very sloppy. Is what it is.
It was made to look as if it was like he hung himself, but there was no kind of going into spoiler territory a wee bit, but there wasn't a break like as if he kind of flung himself off the type thing to break his
Apparently
neck.
as well, if you do the way that he did it, then there would be like a mark or something in the back as well.
It's a soft bone in the front
that
would break a certain way.
Yeah, and it didn't.
Yeah, no.
But it's consistent with strangulation, apparently.
Yeah.
So
anyway, who knows? But
it's all I know. Reddit/r/conspiracy.
They do need to get that Ghislaine,
whatever her name is.
Where's
she gone?
They need to get her. She's disappeared off the face of the earth. And you tell me that nobody knows where she is. And the reason why
she's like the remember after and again this is getting into a bit conspiracy. Well, it's not actually conspiracy theories. This is actually documented because what's his name? Michael Moore mentioned it. The Bin Ladens after 9/11 all get rounded up and then sent back to Saudi Arabia. Like 2 days after 9/11. It's like,
there's a few
if you know this guy,
like that, but
why would you not interview his immediate family?
Yeah, there's a few dodgy things about 9/11, but I don't think one of them was the actual.
I don't think Jeffrey Epstein was involved in that.
Well, he wasn't involved in that. No.
Well, I can't be
sure.
No,
but they need to find her. But I think the reason they've not found her is because she probably holds all these bloody videos.
Yeah.
And she's probably got a copy of them and said, "Beat it, you lot. I've got you by the old shot and curlies."
I mean, that could be that as well.
Anyway, so I was watching.
Who knows?
With the cinema out again at the weekend.
Oh, nice. Okay.
On Friday. In fact, yesterday as well, actually. Friday, Onward was on the Disney. Still not Disney Plus. But we acquired it. And 1917, which we've seen about 3 times. That's the third time I've seen it now. Great. And started watching The Invisible Man as well, the new one.
Oh yeah, with
which I've spoken about before. Yeah, everyone's not seen it, so started watching it. Good.
All right.
And I'm sure there was something else I've been watching. I can't think what it was. Oh yeah, of course the SpaceX stuff on YouTube.
Yeah.
The launch and all that. Talking of conspiracy theories.
Oh, good.
Did you notice that the landing of how they've got the rocket launches and then it ejects all the bits and then the first bit kind of lands on a pad, a drone pad in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah.
And just the footage on screen, and then it went. It said something like, "We still love you. We'll be back soon," and then it went back on again, and it landed.
Okay.
Did you see that?
No, I didn't. I missed that bit.
It's like, it's not there. Oh, sorry. Ta-da! It's there. Landed.
There was dissent. There was dissent amongst the ranks about watching SpaceX. I wanted to watch it because I like space. I don't think that we as a species need to be stuck on one planet. I think we can move to other planets. So I'm very excited about this. I like the fact it's a commercial company as well that's doing the flight.
First one. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly. It's the first one. So it was exciting. The dissent came from, we've done this before, we've been to space, and I'm like, yeah, I know, but look at the tech now.
What did you watch instead? Make me angry.
I watched it.
I did watch it.
I'm like, no, I don't care. I'm watching it.
Oh, good.
And I put it on. So yeah, I watched it blast off. It was awesome. One of the best things, one of the best experiences I've seen on television.
Yeah, I know. I mean, obviously, they've been taken off from Russia, haven't they?
Yeah, exactly. It's the first. I think it's the first time on American soil for like, I don't know. I can't remember how long it is.
Almost 10 years, I think.
Yeah, it's a long time.
Either 2009 or 2011.
There.
I'm not sure which.
So,
I think Jay will be able to tell me.
Big round of applause for Bob and Doug there. Well done, lads.
I love the fact they're called Bob and Doug and not like
I know
Captain Robert such and such.
I know
General Douglas Whitworth or whatever his name is. You know,
it's just Bob and Doug.
Bob and Doug.
Bob and Doug driving a pickup truck into space.
I kind of feel as if it should be two dogs. You know, Bob and Doug.
Well, the other thing as well is Bob and Doug McKenzie are the two hoser guys. The Rick Moranis and Dave Thomas, I think it is.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a Canadian comedy act. I think they started off in SCTV or something.
Right.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, but I thought it was spectacular. I love all that stuff, and also that is, like you say, that is the first commercial flight into space that's ever been.
Yeah.
It's all been government funded before. This is the first one that's it's Elon Musk, wasn't it?
Elon Musk, SpaceX, yeah.
That's SpaceX, and that is the technology that is going to take us to Mars.
Yeah.
If he wins the race.
Because the idea is that I don't know how we're going to do it because we've only got like 4.5 years now. But the idea is to get back to the moon, and then from the moon we have a base there, and then from the base there we get to Mars.
That's right. It'll be much easier. They don't need the trajectory that they need from Earth.
And also there's less lift they need to do as well. The other thing as well, 2020 being what it is, we need a win.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? We need something positive.
Positive.
That was a nice positive thing that happened.
Like I think, I mean,
there's been nothing.
There's been no positives this year at all. Nothing. Not a thing. There was a plague, killer hornets. Australia was on fire. Just everything's just gone. Brexit.
Dominic Cummings.
Neil Gaiman, whatever his name is.
I like him.
Skipping across. I like Neil Gaiman as well, but come on, man. You don't need to go to Sky.
I think he fell out with his wife, though, didn't he?
Well, yeah. They're going through
a tough time.
I know.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm going to Scotland.
Let's move into the garage, you know what I mean?
No. The other thing as well, how can he get a flight to Scotland and I can't? I think I'm answering one question there.
Is he more important than you?
I don't know. I've got a podcast.
Exactly.
I'm a podcaster.
8 viewers.
Sometimes
on
9.
YouTube.
Yeah.
10 people listening to the podcast.
Yeah. We have a viewer and a listener. Might be the same person though.
We know most of them, but you know.
Yeah. That's fine. Know your audience, they said. Know your audience. Well, we do.
Individually.
Yeah. Can shake hands with them. Well, obviously we can't shake hands when we can do the way elbow thing, but
pay them. Contactless.
Yeah. Contactless, obviously. Which is another big. So I was saying this to Sam the other day. There, this is a big thing in America because they don't have contactless payments. It's only now in 2020 that they've got contactless payment.
Really?
Yeah. Like I'm talking, like they've got Apple Pay, which you use your phone with, but not everybody's got an Apple phone. But they don't have a chip and pin where you can just go boop with the card. They don't have it.
I hate using the keypad now. I think I'll continue to hate that. I must admit.
Yeah.
They've upped it to £45 here. It used to be 30.
Oh, for the tap?
Yeah.
I think we're $60.
Oh yeah. That's £45, isn't it? Roughly.
Yeah. But I have I've got a card I use for my gas, and because it's the company, it's you can pump anything you want. So, but that's good.
There's a joke in there, but I'm not going to go there.
No, I don't.
I'm not sure.
That's right. Yeah.
It's my serious face.
I've bleeped enough. Thank God we're not live. So is that what you've watched?
Yeah, bits and bobs as well.
Mm-hmm.
I can't quite think of like continuing series.
Yeah.
That, people are regular listeners will know
What you're watching?
World.
Have you finished Peaky Blinders yet?
Ages ago.
All right. Okay. Are you rewatching? Are you watching season 2 of Westworld, or are you on season 3 now?
Season 3.
All right. Okay. How are you finding it so far?
Good.
But
I'm not overly getting into it, but I'm still enjoying it.
Yeah,
I don't know what it is. I mean, devs hooked me.
Yeah,
it was quite slow.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas what Westworld is kind of better paced.
Yeah.
Quite hooking me. I don't know why. It's weird.
Mm.
I think I don't know, it's because devs just didn't know where it was going to go at all, and that kind of intrigued me. The whole kind of looking into the past, thing and stuff.
It was grim though, devs.
Yeah,
Good though.
Still enjoy it.
But grim.
I did enjoy it. Yeah.
All right. Well, so this week I watched the Jeffrey Epstein episode 1, and I started watching episode 2, but it just turns your stomach. It's just, it's not. It's well made. It's well paced. They have a cliffhanger at the end of every episode, and you'll never guess what's going to happen next. Boom, and it comes up with the next episode. Tiny out button thing. You're like, oh,
definitely keeps you going.
Yeah,
definitely does.
But I can only watch an episode at a time. I tried to watch the second episode like straight after the first one, and I got like 2 minutes into the second one. I'm like, I can't do this. So I'm going to go back to it, but I can't go back. I can't watch it. It's not one I can watch back to back to back.
I only watched it back to back to back, so I had something to talk about today.
Okay. So we watched other things though. I watched a bit of Space Force, the new comedy from Steve Carell.
I want to watch that.
Yeah. I got 10 minutes, 15 minutes into it. I think it's a 36-minute episode, and Enemy's like, I'm not feeling it, and I'm like, neither am I. So I might go back to it, but it's dead to Anna. She's like, I'm done. So that's that. I've been steamboats. Hey,
Steamboats on Friday.
We were steamboats on Friday. We've been steaming through Modern Family. We're now on season 5, I think now. So we've only got 3 seasons left. After that, it's 6, 7, and 8 is the last of the ones that are on Netflix. So we're getting
Is it finished now completely?
Yeah, season 11 was the last season.
Oh, was it?
Yep. And then we watched midweek. Anyway, wanted to watch something in the theatre room, so we watched John Wick 3: Parabellum.
Ooh.
And it's just to be clear, it's a John Wick movie. You're getting nothing else.
I'm not seeing the third one.
Is just non-stop action fighty sequences and a little hint of a plot. And that's good enough for me. I'm quite happy with the John Wick series of movies. I think they're all very well done, very well produced.
Action sequences are incredible.
Oh, they're insane. And he's clearly a fit young gentleman, despite the fact he's like 3-4 years older than me.
He looks younger than us.
He does look younger. Oh, God.
Bastard.
I know.
Hate him.
And he grew up in Toronto as well, so you know he's nice. Swine.
He is nice as well, apparently. Wanker. I hate him. I hate how nice he is.
He puts out great movies as well. So John Wick's a great movie. Parabellum's a great movie. I would recommend that.
Tell you a great movie with Keanu Reeves as well. Knock Knock.
Who's there?
Is a great movie. If you can get that on Netflix, I'm not sure.
Did you know that John Wick 4 was supposed to come out as well as The Matrix 4? He was supposed to go head to head with himself. I don't know how that works. Yeah, was supposed to come out this year. Like the movies are finished, but they can't release them because of
Matrix
COVID-19.
4 is finished, is it?
Yeah,
I heard that. I knew they were making it.
Yeah, Matrix 4, Parabellum, Matrix 4, and John Wick 4 are out.
There's also a John Wick game that was out this week.
Was it this week?
It's getting good. Or last week maybe.
There was a John Wick Tactics that was done by the guy that did Mike Bithell, the guy that did Thomas Was Alone.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's supposed
to be really good reviews, by the way.
Yeah.
Getting really good reviews.
Yeah.
I think it's a kind of action. Is it tactical?
Tactical, yeah. Yeah, that was out months ago over here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I saw it reviewed maybe last week.
Okay. Huh.
I don't know what it's available on, but it's getting good reviews.
Yeah.
What was that game again? I remember that. Is that on Switch?
I'm not sure.
It's a wee indie game.
Maybe. Yeah. John Wick Hex. I'm not sure it came out. Yeah, initial release date was October 8th, 2019.
What?
Yeah.
Is it the same John Wick game I'm thinking?
PlayStation 4 port was released on the 5th of May this year. That's why.
All right.
That's why. Okay.
John Wick Hex, that's one.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's maybe good. What's the one you said? Thomas is alone? Was alone?
Thomas was alone, yeah. What's his name? God, what's his name?
Oh, right, yeah. That's a right indie wee game that.
Yeah.
It's just a wee block character.
Yeah. That guy that does the history documentaries, they're kind of funny. He narrates it.
Yeah.
It's like,
that looks cool.
Darren.
That was out 2012.
Yeah.
That must be out for Switch, surely.
Oh yeah, I'd have thought so. Well, maybe.
No,
yeah. So season 7, episode 2 of The 100 dropped as well. So I watched that. They're doing a weird time dilation-y thingy. I'm not entirely sure where it's going. It's okay. It's not it hasn't hooked me yet this season as much as the previous ones. But we'll see where it goes. And then finally we watched Scoob.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's a kids movie. I'm not gonna rag on it too much.
But
it's not. Yeah, it's exactly, to quote Westworld, "This maze is not for you." It's fine. I thought the bit of the start where they do the 3D. You mentioned that I think in the last podcast where they
do. I thought it was pretty funny actually.
It was pretty good. Yeah,
that kind of pulled me in a wee bit. I must admit.
But other than that, meh. It was okay. The acting was fine. I think the guy that does Scooby-Doo is the guy that has done Scooby-Doo for the last X number of years. So it's the same voice as him.
Used to be Casey Kasem, wasn't it? Or
no, he was Shaggy. He was Shaggy.
It used to do the American Top 10 or something.
I'm surprised they never got Matthew Lillard in to do Shaggy, because I think he would have been a great. Well, I mean, he did Shaggy in the movies, but they got in Will Forte instead, and he did an okay impersonation of Shaggy. He did okay. The rest of them were fine as well. Zac Efron plays Fred.
He played him in. Oh no, he didn't.
No, it was Freddie Prinze Jr.
Yeah,
played him in the movies. So yeah.
Sorry, just before you finish there, just remembered something else I've been watching. Mark Ruffalo's new show. It's on here, probably on HBO, maybe over there. I Know This Much Is True.
Okay.
He's a twin, which is Juliette Lewis is in it briefly, playing a total nutter.
Okay.
I think we're 3 episodes in. it's like week to week, though. It's not like we can't binge it because it's on Sky. Very intriguing.
Okay.
To watch.
And
He's great. He's great. Mark Ruffalo.
He exec produces it. Yeah, it's HBO. Yeah, you're right.
Aye, no, it's well worth a watch.
So
if it's on Sky Atlantic, I think it's HBO for you guys.
I mentioned this on Friday, but I would love to see Mark Ruffalo as in a remake of Columbo.
Yeah, so would I. I know. Good show.
So, if anyone out there has any power at NBC Universal, I know you still own the rights technically for the Hulk, which means that technically Mark Ruffalo is on loan from NBC Universal. That would be great if you wouldn't mind, getting the old Columbo dusted off.
It's a perfect fit. And we should do one of these. We should do one of these fantasy casting things again.
We should actually, yeah.
Not done one of them for a while.
And there is no news, so.
not tonight, but
no, I know, yeah, but yeah, it would be nice to see him as Columbo, because I think it would be a really good. I think it would be a really good Columbo for a start. I think he's got the kind of,
definitely,
and not just a crappy Peter Falk impersonation I'm talking about. I think he would actually be a good replacement.
Yeah, so do I. I think so too. Good shout.
A movie of the week type thing. You want to talk
Columbo movie, maybe?
Columbo movie? That would be great. Yeah, 72 seasons in a movie. So do you want to talk news? We've got one story here from PlayStation 5. Do you want to lead us into that one?
Yeah, it was just the PlayStation. They're not really announcing that much, considering it's meant to be out this year, which is a bit kind of weird. Find it a bit odd that they're not showing much, but they've kind of priced it. Can you find the story to kind of the price?
Yeah, it's a good possibility they'll only hike the price up.
$450 something like that.
Yeah, so the original PS4 launch was $399. So they're talking about it's going to be a little bit more expensive than that. Could this be though? So given the fact that the games are now much more high fidelity and all that kind of stuff, it's taking a longer and longer amount of time to make a game, because you need to have more art and all that kind of stuff. So do you think we're going to see plus $100 games now?
I hope not. That'd be horrible.
That's where I think it's going, because every single time there's a generational excuse me,
I can see it happening in Canada, because games are off the scale in Canada, aren't they?
We basically, including tax, we pay $90 a game here.
That's crazy.
So I mean,
maybe 55 for a PlayStation 4 game, which is reasonable, I think, because of the work that goes into it, the length of time you play a game. Certain games, I mean, buy a game for £20 as well,
$90 Canadian is $52 UK. Sorry, £52.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
That's about right then.
So it's the same price.
Aye, that'll be right. Obviously, like Rocket League and games like that are a bit cheaper, popular.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And the other thing as well is that, and we are going to go into a recession. I mean, it's there's no way out of it. I mean, we are where we are. So I mean, 2020, the hits keep on coming. So we're gonna come out of this, and we're gonna come out of the pandemic into a recession. So who's gonna buy $450 consoles at $100 a game? That's what I want to know. It's like, I don't think it's a good time to launch a game console.
I know we don't know much. We don't know much about it yet, but Sony just keeps going down this route of console, Blu-ray, or 4K, whatever it's going to be on. Controller. There's nothing, no difference apart from the tech gets better, graphics get better.
Yeah,
we're not innovators, in the sense of gaming, but it sells well the way that Nintendo are innovators. Every console they do is something different. they offer the gamer something different.
Well, not only that,
Xbox and PlayStation always just go down this same chase.
Yeah, it's an arms race. All you're doing is you're just trying to better the last one. The only console I have this generation is the Switch, and I'm perfectly happy with it. It has got some great games on there. There's some great games coming out. I don't have time to play that many games, so the games that I do play now are all 5, 10, 15-minute parcels of time I can put into the game.
Perfect.
It's fine. Yeah.
All these wee indie games, that's what I like to play.
Yeah, and they're fun as well. In fact, Lost Orbit is on sale this weekend.
It is.
Just to let you guys know.
Nice wee game. Gentle game, I would say.
Yes. Yeah. Space exploration. And perfect for obviously what's just happened as well with SpaceX. So isolation in space, yeah. And it's got a nice little the lead character is called Harrison Crash Kelly. So technically he's a Kelly brother. No relation.
Would you describe that as a dodge 'em up?
We did describe it as a dodge 'em up, in fact.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's not a shoot 'em up.
We called it a deep space dodge 'em up.
Mm-hmm.
It seems kind of fitting because
You introduce a gun in the update.
There is a gun in the update. Yeah, I think there's also a bomb that you have to take through a maze as well at one point. So there's I wouldn't say it's a remake. It's more like additional content.
Update.
And it's an update to the campaign. So that came out recently. It's called Lost Orbit Terminal Velocity. So that's on Xbox One, PlayStation 4, Switch, PC, and Mac. Well, basically through Steam. So wherever you can get on Steam, we've got it. Plug. Yeah. So it's on sale. I don't know how much the sale price is, but yeah, just go to your store and you'll find it.
I have paintings for sale on Jodie Kelly.
Yeah, no, plug. We don't have any sponsors.
Don't.
We don't have any sponsors at all.
No, exactly.
Just leave this sitting here.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. No idea what we're talking about.
No. Yeah, so I'm kind of worried about what's going to happen in the next few months with this recession and things.
Yeah, but it's just the fact that we don't know anything about the console, and it's going to allegedly be coming out in Christmas, and all we've seen is a controller so far.
I think it'll be
which looks similar to the previous incarnations, really.
Yeah,
it's not
I think they said holidays this year, so that's going to be Thanksgiving. So that's going to be end of November-ish.
Holidays to me is like the run up to Christmas.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So they're talking. So the biggest letdown was perhaps the news report claiming the launch price of the console could be around $450 to $500.
Yeah. We got there in the end. That's where we're going to.
That's where we're going to end.
Yeah, pretty pricey. It's not
going to first date
Christmas list.
No, I'm not. I'm going to stick with.
I say that, but I'm such a sucker for bloody, new tech. Danny's already got it in his Christmas list, and I'm like, I don't know what's going to happen this year, So it's too uncertain.
Yeah,
not even seen anything about it, See, once I start seeing it, though, I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, I would. I'm not gonna bother getting it. I didn't get a PlayStation this time, PlayStation 4, and I didn't get an Xbox One. So
I thought you might have got an Xbox One. I must admit, but
I was sorely tempted. See when the Rare Replay game came out, I was like, oh man,
I know. I'll get it just for that now.
I know.
I'm tempted. He was even talking about Danny.
Well, the other thing was when Christmas rolled around, 2019, they were selling the Xbox digital only edition, I think, for like $250. It was something crazy like that. Oh no, it wasn't the digital. It was the 1 terabyte with the optical drive. So it was like the full thing, but it was $250. I'm like, well, that sounds good. I'll wait until after Christmas. Went after Christmas and they jacked it up again to $399. I was like, oh.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm
So
not
I'm
doing
like, well, I'm
themselves
not
any
going to buy
favours though.
I know.
By doing that,
Yeah.
Unless you're offering a different experience to the PlayStation, you're not going to beat the PlayStation.
No.
I don't think.
No. Nope. Anyway, I think that's us. We don't really. That was the one and only story point that we had was even more bad news. New PlayStation this year, but you won't be able to afford it because we'll all be out of jobs. And
yeah, I'd call this the depressing episode.
And it's too expensive anyway for the games.
Mm-hmm. So we're all screwed.
Yes. What a lovely thought. 2020, folks.
But at least the weather's been nice.
That's true. Yeah. Anyway, thank you all for listening, watching. If you liked the video, thumbs up. If you want to leave a comment below, let us know what you liked about it and all that kind of good stuff. If you're listening in the podcast through iTunes or whatever, then please give us a nice rating on your favorite podcast app. And yeah, thanks everyone for stopping by. Follow us on Twitter as well at SuperKellyBros. But yeah, thank you. Jody, you got any final words for the folks?
Thanks for listening. Stay safe. Keep it real.